Hey, back on Venus. It's day 157. The light it's not quite up yet. Yeah, it's coming up. Right, let's finish this dismantling. Is it the most important thing I should be doing right now? Yeah, how's the pressure here now? 10 megapascals, perfectly fine. It's still going to grow. There's a lot of pipes involved. Oh. There. No, that was a mistake. That's okay. That's really... wasting a little bit of oxygen isn't really a problem anymore. Oxygen is quite easy to get right now. Nothing to worry about. Again, I will want to expand it. There's plenty of time to do that. Right, almost 3 kilomoles, 15 megapascals pressure, that's okay. Now the carbon dioxide should be cooling on its own. I just have to wait. How fast are you dealing? 2.2. This goes down to 145, which is not quite enough for the last stage. You know what? Let's have a look here. Can I do something about it? Here. And I do want the cable here somehow. I don't really have much of an option here. The only thing I can really do is have it go through the frame below, but I don't have walls on the other side, so that would expose everything to Venus atmosphere. That's not good. The only thing I can really do is get it up here-ish. Where do you go? Yeah, let's think about this. You are also not used anymore. Yeah. Well, these will have more evaporation chambers in the future. And this is only going to work if the liquid is the same on both sides. No. No, it's okay. So I can use the same design no matter what the working fluid is. But that's okay. You... did I just go up? Would that make sense? I don't really need you here. Well, I do, because you need to be connected to the AC, of course. Now the problem is that I could get this pipe straight up. I can't do it twice. Oh, but that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. So if I do a little higher up like this, I don't need to have it on the floor anymore. Or need to. Doesn't make any difference, really. Yeah. Assuming I have enough water in here, which might not be the case. There, so now you should be done, and you should be working. Yes. 300, 296, really? Oh, yeah, that's okay. That's the input. And now I can review. Oh, where did I pick up those plastic sheets? Oh, yeah, I know. Here. There. Right, that's looking better. No, it's still not going to work. Oh. Gonna be a big deal, though. Simplify this a little bit, at least. I don't need any of this anymore. Going to save on some pipes too. I will keep you though, just for the extra storage. There's a lot of energy here, right? Yeah, 20 megapascals already. And I do want to keep that in some way. Right. You go to the coolant that needs to stay there. You, What happened to the pressure here? Yeah, that did slow down a lot, right? Looks fine.
Health critical.
Ooh, health is critical again. Okay. Let's go have a drink. That was quick. Oh. That's weird. This is really ugly, dude. And it doesn't really work, does it? I need a better system anyway. Oh, it's okay. Some shoots there, that's nice. I don't need... Well, I will need a lot of digital valves for the next stage. Oops. There, better. I'll have to think about it a lot more in here. You still have cable, I'll get rid of that for now. Oop. Don't take off your helmet in the vacuum. There we go. Well, I should really get on with finishing the build here. Where are you looking? Yep. The oxygen is building up real quick. Yep. In here, 4.5. Plenty of water for 3 days, I think, something like that.
Oxygen low.
Here. So the next step, I collected more volatiles, good. Now, I have oxygen and volatiles pre-filled. Next step, make sure there's a fuel. I need to make this safe. This really needs insulated pipes. I'm going to replace those right now, because this is really dangerous, right? This is the fuel pipe. There have been accidents where things got connected when they weren't supposed to. And having hot air in these pipes would
Health
mean
low.
burning. Now, for safety, I should make sure that I don't mix this if the temperature is too high, because I still have some places where the pipes are not insulated. But at least for this part, I can make sure that this doesn't get too hot. So the mixer will only be enabled if the temperature on the input is low enough, right? Then it gets into the H2 combustor, and I get air on output. Now, I really don't like this anymore. I do want to go with a more continuous system for water production. I don't want to wait until the mixer is full. The main reason for this is to make sure that I don't keep adding more, which could get disbalanced in temperature. So I'm going to keep this for now, but I want to change it in the future. And for the burn part, the basic idea is simple. Keep the pressure or the mixer running while the input pressure on the H2 combustor is low enough, and the H2 combustor running if the pressure on the output is low enough. So this should produce steam and a lot of extra. Now for the extra stuff, in the long run I will want to have it available to heat up the gas here. Actually, what's the highest temperature I need? It's 727 for Astraloy. E6, that's okay. Also okay. Right, stellite is the worst, I think. Yeah. So stellite needs 527 degrees. And at a pressure of 10 to 20 megapascals. So I don't even have enough storage to make stellite even if I wanted to. Oh. This has, yeah, almost exactly the same capacity. The problem is the pressure. So there's too much air in here. Either I need to add more storage, or I need to make sure that this is separated into two, and then I can keep heating it up. The steam and stuff from this production will be hot enough. It goes up to like 2,200 or something, maybe even more, depending on a lot of factors. But yep, that should work. How are you doing? Very slowly cooling things down, because this is still a huge difference in temperature. I can't make another evaporation chamber now, though, fortunately. And I should add more water here, I think. Just the volume increased quite a bit. Right. Getting close. Although it's going to slow down, I think, as the temperature goes down. Yeah, this isn't really able to cool down much more than this. 300 goes to 220, and from 220 I should be able to go to about 120, which I'm almost there, pretty much. And I didn't make any extra, I think, yeah. I can't really do anything about it, that's okay. Do I have enough to make another? Yeah, I can make one more filter. So I'm not going to do it. I need to get more iron and more steel. A lot more iron and steel. Yeah, and since I'm already here, let me dismantle this part as well. First, copper cable is not something all that precious. The main thing is to make sure I don't create loops. That would hurt. And I can hide all of you for now. There shouldn't be any changes anytime soon. I don't know if I'll get to the point where I need more than one large exchanger here. Yes, it should still be able to work with the temperature differential increasing between the two sides. And the pressure is really high here. Not so high here, but that's still plenty of air to work with, which should affect how fast the heat exchanger is exchanging. There. Okay, so that's all the stored biomass processed. I still don't have any output for the biomass. I need to think about that as well. There's some biomass not turned into charcoal, but I don't care about that. It should already be degassed. So let's put the window back in. And I'm not going to bother with the centrifuge. I think the centrifuge... Well, it said it's 100 watts. I don't think that's true. I think it was a lot higher. I don't know. No, not all of the data in the encyclopedia is correct, fortunately. It should be improved quite a bit in the next update. Oh, 5.3 megapascals. This is a bit dangerously hot still. 122 degrees. The maximum pressure in the liquid tank is just 6, I think. Yeah, 6 megapascals. So this could be dangerous. I can start dumping liquid if the pressure gets too high, but I would need another analyzer here. Oh, let's just hope nothing explodes. Sounds like a perfectly safe policy, right? There. What do I have to work with? I need the mixer. No, I only need it once though. So I need to declare it. So let's go here. And I should disable the burning status if the input gets high enough or low enough, right? I also need to make sure this happens. Really? Okay. let's do it like this. So R0 and R1 are going to have... Oh, no, they're not, because I also have this option. So I would jump... Well, avoid the jump. So let's, instead of this bit of logic, I'm just going to always jump to no burn. The first time. The second time, it's going to go straight into burn. So now I can... Oh, that doesn't help me anyway. Okay, so no... Let's not do something like that. It's a bit silly anyway. Eh. You know, let's just try again. There. I am burning. Well, supposed to burn. I need to check the output pressure and the input temperature. That's the output on the oxygen analyzer. Yeah, so I definitely want the oxygen analyzer. Is it also like that? No. Good. Mix, oxygen analyzer, volatiles analyzer is volatile mix. Oh, you're wrong. Right, so this is just a final check to make sure that the temperature has stabilized. Okay, that works. You oxygen mix. I need to take your temperature. And the same for the volatile mix. And I want to make sure that the temperature is lower than, let's go with 500 maybe? Because the ignition temperature for fuel, I think, is 300 or 500 Celsius. So if R0, or I don't have to do it like this, I can just use a jump, right? So branch if greater than. So branch to line C if A is bigger than B. So if oxygen mix is higher than 270, 200, let's go with 450. Go to no burn. Then I can do the same thing here. So I don't even need to deal with 2. There. So branch if A is bigger than B. Oh, A is bigger. Yeah, that's correct. Now for the mixer, I need to check the input pressure on the combustor. Do I already have you here? I will need you multiple times. Oh, really? Doesn't follow the usual pattern. There, decombustor. Input pressure. No, pressure input. Yes. No, that's the first part. So the pressure on the input must be high enough, low enough, whatever. Also, the pressure on output, there's only one output. Must be low enough. Okay, so what should I go with? Let's
Hydration
go
critical.
to 4000. You are going to do the same thing. In this case, the temperature is going to be much higher though. So I'm going to allow you to go up to 8000. That's also going to make the cooling faster. Well, let's go with 12. Because 60 is the maximum. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not worried at all. Yay. And this enables the mixer. No, only the first part enables the mixer. Okay. So I don't even need this part. I haven't added it yet. Oh, I don't have to add it. Or no, I did add it, right? I did look for it in the documentation at least. Just didn't copy it. Okay, structure gas mixer. On R0. So this will fill up the input on the combustor until it goes to 4000. That's okay. One thing I need to make sure of is that all the logic for no burn makes sure that I still turn off all of these machines. Because all this logic for safety is going to only run in the burn phase. So I need to be careful here. And for the combustor, let me store this one for a little bit longer. Because I also need to make sure that the H2 combustor has something to work with. So if R0 is bigger than, well, 0, let's go. Then enable the combustor. If not, disable the combustor. But also only if the pressure output is low enough. So that's the other part. Right? So now the combustor is going to only engage when the pressure on the output is low enough. And the gas mixer will also work this way. There. And for the final part, only when everything is finished and empty should I switch back into the non-burning phase. So reset this register. Where's a good point to do that? Okay, so at this point, the gas mixer started mixing, but only in the next tick for atmospherics, right? Hmm. So I want the pressure on the input to the combustor to go to 0. let's keep the pressure, the temperature, the pressure still in, okay? So if combustor is burning and there's still air inside, so I want to make sure that the combustor and the mixer are both off. Right? Because the gas mixer is going to be on if the pressure is safe enough, but it also should take care that there's still something to work with in the input. I should also take the pressure on the pipe analyzers here. And as dial mix, I should start thinking about how to code this better. I think that using branching more would help a lot. It would also make sense to make sure that I know what the status of each of the machines is at every point. It would be really nice to have a way to shut everything off in a safe way, which is not trivial. So I want the input pressure to be at least, let's go with 50. Right? And R1 contains the pressure, so I don't want to lose it. That should be better. Oh no, I do lose one. It's in 0. The pressure input here. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, and R2 is the pressure output. Right. And the final point here is that if either of these is running, I still want to keep with the burn, but the pressure on the output of the combustor doesn't necessarily tell me if I'm still ready to go. So does this make sense or not? I only want to get out of the burn phase if all of this is turned off. That's one point. And the pressure on input is 0 as well. I want R3. I want R4. No, I can't use R3. I already switched it over. There. Let's go with R5. Right, so that's 1, 2, 4. 1 is the pressure input for the combustor. Good. So you're 5. Yeah. I think aliases for this would be nice, but I also want to reuse the registers most of the time. No, maybe later. So now R5 is the setting for the gas mixer, which I don't care about, really. If there's still air, 3 or 5, or the combustor is running. There. So this is the only case where I want to switch back to not burning. Right? So if... No, what's the order here? Yeah. Store register 1 if R5 is 1. Right? Should be burning. If you're still on, I will keep you on. Otherwise, you go away. Yep, that should work. This might avoid explosions. Now, for the cooling system, that's going to be a bit separate, but that's okay. That will happen every time, right? Well, let's give it a try. So this is going to be the very exploded part. But it's time for the next episode anyway. So, see you for the test run in the morning. Bye.